Did Nepal's army chief just drop a big hint about the return of monarchy? That's the question many in Kathmandu are asking after a surprising detail in General Ashok Raj Sigdel's latest address to the nation. On the surface, it was a regular appeal for peace and calm, but what caught everyone's eye was the portrait right behind him, a portrait of Nepal's former Hindu king, Prithvi Narayan Shah. Now, for those who don't know, this is the man credited with unifying Nepal back in the 18th century. The reactions online were immediate. Some called it a huge development. Others described it as the biggest signal you could send. And one user even went further, suggesting it might even be a sign of monarchy or a Hindu state making a comeback in Nepal. But why such reactions? Well, let's put things in context. Nepal was the world's last Hindu kingdom until the monarchy was abolished in 2008 after years of Maoist rebellion. Since then, the country has been a republic, but an unstable one. In just 17 years, Nepal has seen 13 different governments. Frustration over corruption, nepotism, and political chaos fueled fresh pro-monarchy protests earlier this year. And now, the fall of Prime Minister Sharma Oli's government only added to the turmoil. So, in the volatile moment, General Sigdel's message for calm looked ordinary, but the portrait behind him was anything but. Now here's where it gets interesting. Prithvi Narayan Shah isn't just any king. Born in 1723, he unified more than 50 small kingdoms and laid the foundation of modern Nepal. He built Kathmandu as the capital, sealed the country's borders to avoid British colonization, and promoted Nepal as a garden of many castes and ethnicities. He also built the foundation of the Nepal Army itself. Under his leadership, Gorkha forces were reformed into disciplined units, trained with new weapons, and structured into battalions that still shape Nepal's military identity. Even today, army hospitals, barracks, and regiments carry his name. That explains why his portrait appears often in military contexts, including when General Sigdel first took charge of the army in 2024. But the timing of this image matters. Just months ago, Kathmandu saw massive pro-monarchy rallies led by some Gen Z activists, and even former Maoist fighters like Durga Prasai, who once fought to abolish the monarchy but now demands its return. The protests turned violent, leaving deaths and injuries, but it was able to put royalist sentiment back on the national stage. For many, the portrait of King Prithvi Narayan Shah during Sigdel's speech isn't just history, it's a reminder, and maybe even a signal, that in a country where politics is unstable, the idea of monarchy still holds power. As one user wrote online, the communists who toppled the Hindu monarchy in 2008 are now facing a mass movement against communism itself. Things have come full circle. So is Nepal looking at a royal comeback? Nothing is official. But one thing is clear. In the land Prithvi Narayan Shah unified 250 years ago, the debate over monarchy is far from over. But now, in Nepal, the army led by General Sigdel has assumed control to restore law and order. The same army that King Prithvi Narayan Shah established 250 years ago. With Jyoti Shukla, Bureau Report, India Today Global.